Hello, thank you so much for tuning in to Natalie Levin Astrology. I'm Natalie Levin. Today is December 8th, 2020, and the moon is in Virgo today. So I know for me, I'm working on doing the next right thing, trying to take smaller bite-sized pieces of my daily life so that I don't feel overwhelmed. Virgo is the energy of the laser. It's super focused. So when the moon is doing something, which it's doing right now, it's moon in Virgo is trining Jupiter in Capricorn. So it's a lot of I can feel a lot of different feelings and also get like thrown off easily. I feel like it's so much lunar energy maybe pulling on the tides of me that I actually lost my balance today. I fell over. Everything went a little cockeyed in my day so far compared to what I was thinking it was going to go. And so what would it be like for me to sit? I was less derailed because I took everything in small bite-sized pieces, which for me feels Virgoian, like tiny pieces, because Virgo energy is the energy of mutable earth, which an image for me of that is I have a handful of sand and the grains topple through my fingers, and then I have this, that's the earth, and it's always moving. We also have the moon coming up against a trine in Capricorn. It's this interesting, ever harmoniously flowing energy. However, it's also the energy of limits and structures and stops. So I might be feeling like I want to go and make something happen, and maybe that feeling is invited to pause as it's trining Saturn, and maybe I'm being invited to strengthen my emotional container a little more by having to wait. Even while at the same time Mars is pushing forward. Mars is a catalytic energy. Let's make this happen. So there's a conflict, an inner conflict maybe that I'm experiencing of like, how do I hold this conflict of this energy that wants to get stuff done, and then confusion, fog. I don't know what's happening. Neptune's in Pisces. Mars right now is, we have two things. Mars trining the sun in Sagittarius. So the sun is wanting to be filled with activity. Our egos are wanting to do things, and we don't know quite how to make anything happen. It's all foggy because Neptune is squaring the sun, and that's a difficult conversation. Neptune is fog. Neptune in Pisces is fog and confusion, and the sun in Sagittarius is like, whoa, which direction do I go in? Do I go on a trip? Do I stay home? Do I hang out with family? Do I not? It's a lot of, and it's also a lot of not knowing what the heck is going on energy, in my opinion. And we still also have the nonstop energy of Pluto and Jupiter and Saturn in Capricorn, which is it's really heavy. It's a heavy energy that we're sitting in right now. And we are leading up to, on December 14th, a very, very excitingly big eclipse, which will happen in Sagittarius at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. So I'm thinking that if you are someone with a birthday around December 13th, maybe 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, you might be, it's a big eclipse for you, but it's also a big eclipse for all of us because it's going to be talking to us as a society in terms of stuff we need to bid fair, to which we are invited to bid farewell as a society right now. So it's a lot. It's even confusing for me to talk about it all because it's so much. And I guess that my invitation to you at this point would be, again, to take off small little bite-sized pieces of your day and see if that makes it a little more manageable for you. And maybe right now your day is that you don't get out of your pajamas and you never get out of bed. And with this kind of energy in the heavens, I really think that's okay. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm thinking of you so much. Thank you so much for choosing to incarnate with me. If you feel like you want to know how these planets are working with your personal chart, please reach out to me and we can make an appointment to see what's happening for you. Okay, I hope you take amazing care of yourself.